I have always loved animals. They taught me the bare necessities of life. They taught me how to woo a woman over a plate of spaghetti. They taught me that coyotes can build incredible contraptions. Rabbits are smarter than hunters because one of those dicks killed Bambi's mother. My love of animals wasn't just for them on TV. I wanted to see them in real life. My parents would take me to the aquarium to see the dolphin show where they would do flips and jump through hoops. I would make sure I was in the front row of the killer whale show when they jumped out of the water. Often I would push my way to the front of the giant tanks filled with sharks and put my hands and face up against the glass, which is adorable when you're 6, not so much when you're 17. I was so fascinated by the animals there that I wanted to become a marine biologist. And even as an adult, animals were teaching me life lessons through documentaries like Blackfish, The Cove, and One Lucky Elephant. I learned that there's a dark side to having animals in captivity. They are either taken out of the wild or they never lived there in the first place. And this literally drives them crazy, and it is called zoochosis. The lions and tigers pacing back and forth, the chimpanzees throwing things, and the killer whales chewing on bars, breaking their teeth out of boredom were all signs of zoochosis. Animals in captivity is dangerous to people too. Big Mary the elephant was hung after she killed her trainer for hitting her in an affected tooth. Harambe was shot and killed when a future Darwin Award winner had fallen into the gorilla enclosure. And Roy Horn was paralyzed after being mauled to death by his own tiger. I was angry when I found out that when animals are too old or too dangerous, they are often sold to canned hunting ranches, roadside zoos, or slaughterhouses. And thousands of healthy animals are even killed because of overcrowding or they don't fit into breeding programs. The Copenhagen Zoo killed Marius the giraffe because his genes were already well represented. They then slaughtered him in front of visitors and fed him to the lions. A couple weeks later, they killed 4 lions because they wanted to introduce a new male to the breeding females. I dreamt of being a marine biologist, but animals do not dream of being performers. Baby elephants are tied up to learn tricks, while lions and tigers and chimpanzees are beaten into submission. Circus animals are chained or shackled 96% of their lives, while they can spend up to 100 hours at a time in circus cars traveling between cities. I dream of a world where animals are free to live in their natural environment, where they are free to live without harm. So let's stop rooting for the animals in movies and on TV and start rooting for them in real life. That's when a bear can rest at ease with only the bare necessities.